sights on some patties.
When I say, where you at? You say right here. Where you at?
Right here.
Where you at?
Right here.
Where you at?
Right here.
Type shit. Type shit, type shit. All the kids, keep going on about. Fuck a private, send it from my personal account. Gotta hawk it to ya. Hiding poison in my mouth. Glands holding the components to a copious amount. If I find out that you're really homies for the cloud. If I find out, coded in directions that you route. If your loyalty leads only to contention in a drought, the confession that you flout will only poison you with. Man, I've been hacking weeds. Crazy if you sprout with a sprayer that I taught. I'm cleaning layers underground. When it's ready for exposure, pick the pen up like a joust. Defending any venomous behavior as aroused from the doldrums that a poet tries daily to renounce. If the devil tries to trick us speaking only when I bounce, I'm spinning off of Raven like it's Corey in the house. The chamber that I open leaves a hole where you pronounce. Choke on every word till it breaks up your gastronomy. Misshapen due to quantity. My circle takes in quality. You say what you've been banking on, thoughts your economy, watching how much consumption's interrupting your autonomy. Reserve your reactions to the actions of the colony and really only speak when you can teach. Instead of following, you lived a life of bad advice. Lost some opportunities, cut all the ticker tape parade, full all the caution that you threw. You're exactly who I'm thinking of to consummate a plan. Shut the cellar door, I'll go and oscillate the fan while I roll out a board. You can find where it fits, you can move to the front, no one minds where you sit. On approach, I will interpret what it was I tried to draw for you. I pinned up a bunch of pictures. You're like, are we taking down the mafia? Look closer. And you'll notice that there's Polaroids of each of you. Orders are to make a line and take yours to your seats of you. So glad to meet with you. Break bread and eat with you. Skipped initiation, there's a reason this is reaching you. I broke the algorithm to reveal the infrastructures built by the society of real motherfuckers. Where we at?
Right here.
Where we at?
Right here.
Where we at?
Right here.
This is how we begin the show. Like, yeah! Give it up for y'all. Coming out here for the first mic of the month. Welcome. My name is Brian Acosta Arya. Many of you may know me as Brian the Motel Guy, and all of you will know me as your host for the Nuyorican Poets Cafe's Wednesday night open mic of June. That's what this month? Yeah, in the month of June? Okay, cool. This is my second time hosting this thing, so be gentle with me, will you, crowd? Shout out to everyone here, of course, and shout out to the people behind the curtains. All right, this organization has many heads and many heads attached to those bodies. So shout out to Paul. Shout out to Paul in the control booth as well. Shout out to Chris on the soundboard. Shout out to Ron. Shout out to Simone at the front taking your donations and selling merch back there. And shout out, of course, Brian. Did I get everyone? I hope so. How many people have been to a Nuyorican Poets Cafe event? All right, it's a lot of people. All right, thanks for coming to this open mic that is happening the second and fourth Wednesday of every month, except for July and August. We will go dark on those months, just to let y'all know. So please invite as many people as you can to this mic right now. You still got time, all right? And of course, our second mic of the month. All right, so let's get into some house rules, shall we? All right. As you may notice, we are not in our old stomping spots, our old grounds over at the old cafe. That is because the Nuyorican Poets Cafe is under something we'd like to call the Nuyorican construction. All right, the place is getting renovated. It's been around for 50 years. We need to figure out some fire safety in that spot, but it's going to be open soon. So we are in places like the Bowery Poetry Club and also the Loisaida Center here. So we will respect this the sanctified ground, and we will also notice the exit signs, right? There's an exit over there, and behind these curtains over there, and behind those curtains over there. If there is an emergency, Okay, also the restroom is around the corner outside of that door. And if you need some water because you're feeling parched, there's also a water fountain too. All right, so you don't got to buy any water. Okay, if you do use the restroom facilities, folks, for all of you creative people out there that like to tag stuff up, put away the Sharpies. No tagging, okay? No saying that you was here. No one gives, no one cares. If you know where to have a good time, please don't put any phone numbers in the stalls, all right? I don't call those numbers. All right. Although, it'll be funny if you have an enemy of some sort. You know what to do now. Put up with it. Anyway. Okay. Is that it for the house rules? I think so. All right, so let's get down to the show rules. This is an all-act open mic, and judging by the sign-up sheet, the cool digital one that I have on my phone here, we got refresh. We got like 11 people. So shout out to everyone here doing different things. We're doing some poetry, of course. We're doing some musical acts too. We're doing some comedy tonight. Yes, and again, this is an all-act open mic. So come through here and fucking experiment. Go nuts, go crazy, do the wildest things. All right, within reason, of course. More rules. There's no theme because it's an all-act open mic, but we're going to refrain from hate speech. All right, if I hear anything like that, I'm gonna pull you off stage and outside the building. If I hear any hate speech and nudity too, you gotta cover up, folks. I know. So just wait till you get home to do some stripping. I've seen some wild stuff on these stages. Okay, and yeah, I think that's it. There's going to be more announcements on other events that the Nuyorican Poets Cafe does, all right, throughout the year and, of course, throughout the summer. So many events. Stick around for that. And so what we're going to do, we have 11 people, 5 minutes each, okay, or one song if you are a musical act. And we're going to have, I guess, given how many people there are here right now, we're going to have two halves. There's a gnat flying around. There must be a bowl of fruit somewhere. Okay. So we're going to have two halves of the show, right? We're going to do one half, all of you, and you had the option when signing in if you want to go again. All right, just in case that first one didn't feel right, you'll have another time or another chance to perform. This is being live streamed right now, okay? So keep that in mind. We got cameras and different angles and things of that nature. It's really cool. So shout out to our live stream audience on the Nuyorican Poets Cafe YouTube page. All right, go share this link with someone that should be in New York City right now performing. Yeah, bring them over here if you're planning a trip. Okay. I have a feeling we have some seasoned vets here. We have some seasoned performers, and also shout out to you if this is your first time ever doing an open mic. And what I like to do in my mics, I like to do this. Because our dear friend Simone, she took your donation money and things of that nature, but she didn't take your egos. You didn't check them at the door, did you? Wong, did you check your B.Møre? Did you check your ego at the door? All right. You didn't. Let's do a little practice. Okay? Take your egos out. I know y'all have them. Do like this. Do like this. Play along. Do like this. You too, sir. Pull them out. Pull your egos out. Hold them up high in the air. Because y'all hold them every day. And that's how you survive. That's your identity and stuff like that. I have a whole big old garbage bag for you to throw it in right now. At the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Toss them. Oh my gosh, Wong, that's a mighty big ego you have there. All right, thank you for that. We are all the same here at the Nuyorican Poets Cafe Wednesday night open mic, all right? I know some of you are more experienced than another, but from my experience on open mics, it always leaves me full of anxiety when I know that there's a little bit of competition in the room, things of that nature. Now that you've given me your ego, I will give it to you before you leave, but we are all at the same level playing field. Now we can express ourselves. Now we can show our creations off. So thank you for coming. Let's get started, shall we? Thank you. Okay. So how open mics work, I'm going to say on deck, and that is the person after this first person. All right, so on deck, we got Wonge. All right? That's on deck. But first, coming up to warm us up, we got Jazmine. Jazmine, where are you? Jazmine with some poetic prose. Give it up for Jazmine all the way to the mic. Yes.
I did not realize I was going to be first. This is my first time here, so hi, everyone.
I will adjust the mic for you folks.
Thank you. Is it okay if I sit?
You can sit.
Okay.
You can do whatever you want.
I'm gonna read from my phone, so sorry, but it is what it is. Okay. One moment. All right. This is called Riviera of the East. There's a woman in my phone holding a white dove. Her cheeks are wet, poppy red, a wildflower field after the rain. There's a prayer folded into the fabric of her dress, a prayer unmet by me, by you, by anyone with the door still hinged. A white cloth, a shape. I try to hold them, to feel them in my palm, the weight. My hand, her hands, her dress, a prayer, prepared to be found. She clings to the white, the prayer, waiting, clings to her. The last soft thing she, too, may feel before the dust. There's a man on the TV. He says there's a ceasefire. Ceasefire, as if he's telling us the weather. His hair glistens under the studio lights. He speaks with the certainty of a man who has never wondered if his walls might turn inward. He says ceasefire like the weather, not like whether the sky will become her ceiling, the ceiling become her floor, the floor her rest. Does he know the weight of space suspended between word and meaning? If I unplug him, does the performance stop? Will the studio lights dim? Will he drop the cue cards and remember his hands? There's a woman in my phone who is all women, a still white dove who is thousands of white doves, yearning for the seeds of a watermelon, something sweet, split open, rind, rain, phosphorus, flightless, pressed in my palm. My feed, a bathroom mirror, jade roller against cheek, gentle under the eye, gliding, gentle. It's so healing. Scroll. It'll be the Riviera of the East, he says, a phenomenal location on the sea. Scroll. My friend's newborn, little fingernails curled around her pointer finger, alive, pink. Riviera of the East, a phenomenal location on the sea, a resort, a cemetery. Swimming pools built over homes that never finished cooking dinner, blueprints on bones, patios paved over teeth that once spoke children's names, names that prayed for our help. Never forgetting. Never forgetting. Soldiers live streaming, women's lingerie stretched atop their uniforms, lace over camouflage. A door kicked open, midnight, hands tied, eyes covered, knees on the carpet. Knees on the carpet, a flash, a selfie. Take off your pants, they said to Muhammad Abu Myra's mother. Lift your shirt, they said to his sister. Mahmoud Khalil never asked a mother to take off her pants, never asked a sister to lift her shirt. He asked only for this, the liberation of the people and the people are intertwined and go hand by hand, and you cannot achieve one without the other. The liberation of the people and the people are intertwined. For this, they bound his hands, intertwined them behind his back. Never again. 335 bullet holes in the family car, a trunk full of everything. Leaflets falling like weather, leave now, pillows against the window, her sister's leg on hers. 335. 335. Hand Rajab is 6. Doves buckle in beside her. Please come, please. Call someone to come and take me. Her little voice leaves my speaker, settles between my books, weaves into the curtains, blankets, the walls. A notification dings. White doves everywhere, hungry, starved, stilled, in 4x4 squares in my phone. The news says 950 wings clipped in the last 2 months. It says every 10 minutes, one more. Clipped, pixelated mid-flight, paused in my pocket, counting to 10. I paint my nails crimson red. Her cheeks are wet, a poppy red. I buy poppies for my kitchen, a wildflower field after the rain. I tie my curtains neatly to the side and let the sunlight in. She lets her windows stay open in case of an aftershock. Sunlight drips from my windowsill to the floor. Her sky spills watercolor. Red, orange, red again. Turn the volume down. Unplug. I let my hand scroll past her hands. Double tap elsewhere, slip the cord from the wall, fold under the weight, forget my hands. Feathers gather under my shoes, stick between my fingers. Between, under, mine, ours, yours. That's it.
Yeah. What a way to start off the mic. And of course, I encourage all of you to, right before you skedaddle off of the stage, please plug yourself if you have social media to plug or anything. Would you like to plug yourself? We got nothing to plug, but we heard some really timely words. Thank you so much for sharing that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, so as I said, it was 5 minutes. Your time up here, we will signal you. There'll be like a little light if you go over 5 minutes, but that's okay. Just we won't kick you off the stage. We'll just signal to you. All right, so next up on deck, we got Kellz. Where you at, Kellz? All right, performing some Jokenword. All right, we're going to get to that. But coming up to the stage, give it up for Wonge, y'all. Going to spit some bars. Spit some bars, Wonge. That's an order.
Hello, hello. What's up, everybody? All good? All right, yes. So go by the name of Wonge. I just released a new project last month called Comfort with Self. So gonna perform some tracks from that tonight. First one I'm gonna get into is called Comparison. Play the music. Yo. Remaining reclusive wouldn't serve me. The bacon that I ate was turkey. Waking way too early, then it's straight to paper earning. A harder worker than I used to be. Boots are clean was poop, so after food pursued some Z's. I'm grateful for my job, but simultaneously getting tired of it. Trying for a higher budget. Budging's easy when there's rent to pay. Won't be repenting for being human or begging to be included. Belief is the solution for what I happen to be dealing with. I crafted so a meal was fixed, heels will click. Might just inspire with my venting. Might just go back to class attending. Banished apprehension to the pits of hell. If you smell deodorized, no surprise. And polarized, both the lows and highs are much appreciated. Patience helps, painting what's felt. Inside is where the pain was held. Just one look at my face and they could tell. Securely attached, the CDs that I bought from Kai got autographed. His wife sold them to me at the merch table. Heard her thank you, my words would turn the nervous tranquil. Hadn't logged into any socials the entire morning, spotted yawning. My roommate made milk out of almonds, outperforming the old Wonge. The only person I'm in competition with. Still occupying pockets, documenting the little shit. It's frigid, grab a jacket, snip the baddest habits. The past can sadden, if you let it. The thief of joy continued to attack your boy from time to time, not gonna lie. The thief of joy continued to attack your boy from time to time, not gonna lie. Yeah, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. The thief of joy continued to attack your boy from time to time, not gonna lie. That's it. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. So that's Comparison. The next one that I'm gonna do is called Sounds Like. Another one of my favorites, so can get right into it. That's not my beat. Yeah. I don't know what to say before, but Yo, another opportunity is always right around the corner. Quarters are scattered, coins annoy me, but bills are cool. Kill the dude, willing to consider different views and ways of seeing. Skated for breezes, escape mistreatment. The cake is decent, but not enough for how I'm trying to live. My spine exists, the final mix has to be right. To get from sad, I had to fight. To visit dad catching a flight, attack the fright. Over and over with my secret weapon. Faith is a muscle and a must to be effective. Risking rejection on the regular to get to yeses, as well as no's holding the cellular. Severed the worst, accepted quirks, all in the name of peace as horns are made to beep, addressed concerns. Therapy sessions got attended using Zoom. Was taught that God is watching everything you do. Options are many, try some then we choose. As far as I'm aware, there aren't any rules. That's the funnest part when it comes to art. And that's what this is, trash and bad additions, cause I'm smart. Sometimes subtraction is the better move, deaded gloom. My room is an absolute mess. I can be lazy, nobody is coming to save me. On projects of butter, I've got you covered, run from safety. No one can actually replace me or you. Sounds like I love myself, of course I do. Sounds like I love myself, of course I do. Yeah, sounds like I love myself, of course I do. Of course I do. Sounds like I love myself, of course I do. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, you can find me on Instagram at _Wonge, spelled W-O-N-G-E. I have music available on all platforms. And that's about it. Have a good rest of your night.
Have time to see Wonge again in our second half. Thank you so much, Wonge. And hey, stick around for our second half, especially if you put down that you want to do it again. All right, folks? All right, so on deck. Also, can we try? I heard a little snapping going on during Wonge's set. That was pretty tight. Don't be scared. Let's practice, shall we, Alex? Let's practice some snapping. All right, ready? If you hear something you like, we snap. Yep. If we hear something we like, we stomp. Yes, like church. Okay. If we hear something we like, we go, woo! Go ahead. Give me that. Give me that woo. All right, thank you so much. All right. So on deck, what do we got? We got Felonious Skunk, where you at? Raise a hand, Felonious. Thank you for coming. All right, but on the stage, as we speak, coming to the stage as we speak, Kellz, where are you? Come up.
I like that. Sounds like I love myself. Of course I do. Yeah. Give it up for yourselves. Give it up for yourselves. Yeah. Let's... All right. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I go by Kellz. That's K-E, 2 L's and a Z, like R. Kelly. But without the P. Jokenword, because I mix comedy with poetry, Barksdale, but you don't see any wires on me. This poem is new. Okay, yeah, I was making sure y'all understood. Okay. I'm glad we checked our egos, because I don't know if this is going to be funny or not, but I'm okay. You know what? Let's get into it. You ever see something that just, you had to talk about? Yeah. I never understood Planned Parenthood, because I never met nobody planning to be a parent in the hood. Apparently, those lyrics were misunderstood, because 120 miles south of Inglewood, I saw a Cybertruck pulling out the parking lot of Planned Parenthood. I mean, could you be more discreet that your pullout game is weak? I mean, family, you could have drove your Camry, because autopilot to PMP is crazy and a hell of a plan B. Bumper vasectomy, he cutting off all of the Fords and umbilical cords. His message, mad clear. Clap cheeks in the back seat, no more Ubers and taxis. Fender bender, he getting behind her. He found her on Tinder, a Lando Brown that's going down. He getting vagina. Don't make me laugh, this is poetry. After the date, It was getting late. They were on the way to the estate, but he couldn't wait. Buddy was ready to crash out, but he had to see what that back about. He wanted the copper feel. He didn't care how a copper feel. He was going to show her magic in traffic. She'll think he's Copperfield when he says, get in the back. We're going to let Elon take the wheel. Now, I know she got a rose, but what's she going to do when we hit them gravel roads? Bet she crumble quick when he hit that rumble strip. Girl, who is you playing with? He giving mean humps over them speed bumps. If we hit a bump on 95, look alive. Them O's coming in plural. D in her back like an epidural. The Cybertruck was mad discreet, playing baby making music like it's sweet. Phone on do not disturb. Nobody is calling. My, your body is calling. They was driving 112, not thinking about Cupid whatsoever. She said, baby, let's go nice and slow. I'm trying to make it last forever. Yeah, I'm joking. I know it. Electric sliding into some new guts. That's what I call a magic school bus. When the fun was done, they were back at square one. He said, you know what? I think I'll cop another one when my son turns 21. And that is when the Cybertruck perked up like word B. After the R&B, you think about returning me like a warranty. You bugging folk. You was supposed to get a nut and bolt. Is this a ducking joke? Autocorrect that behavior. I don't mean to berate you, but player, you ain't think about that when you was trying to palaver that the period might not come till 9 months later? Y'all got the doggy style like it's Swahili. She got more kids than dashiki. Next time, don't be a menace. Aim for the mouth like a dentist. You ain't think, oh, behave when you overturned her like Roe v. Wade? To me, you indebted. You initiated my voice, got her pregnant in my body. It's my choice. Hey, I got the answer to any question. Don't ask Siri for direction. Say it with your chest and some infliction. I will not subscribe to this 18-year subscription. Hold up. I got to chase that Hyundai down the one way in case he wants to tell our story one day. Got to make sure he gets the extortion proper. This is the story of the abortion doctor. You're the doctor of the clinic. Don't you forget it. So when we tell this guy the story and he says no way, I'll make sure he knows the slogan. We not about the co-parent, so she better pay that co-pay. Just another day of getting this money off another crash test dummy. Appreciate y'all rocking with me on that one. Yeah, so I'm the first ever poet that has a poetry comedy special. You know how some people got OnlyFans? I'm not sexy enough for that, so I got only stickers. Yeah, so yeah, I got only stickers. So if you want to cop a sticker and see a special with only poems as the jokes, I got them right here. I got some fresh ones in the book bag. They're only $5. Only $5? Yeah, that's almost free. And if you don't got $5, I'll take $1. And if you don't got $1, I'll take 20. But yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at Kellz.Jokenword.Barksdale. I follow back because I'm not famous yet. Peace.
Excellent. Tall as hell. It's Kellz. Wow, that was I love that set. Great set, bud. All right. All right, on deck we have, who do we have? We have the comedic stylings of Dan Laitman. Dan, where you at? Raise a hand, Dan. Thank you so much. But coming up to the microphone, we got Felonious Skunk. Give it up for Felonious. All the way to the stage.
Thank you, Mr. Acosta. I am Felonious Skunk. There we go. Get this a little bit higher. How y'all doing under the Fourth Reich? You hanging in there? Yeah, it's rough. It is fucking rough. I've never seen it like this. Wrote a little something about it. American meritocracy's nightmare's a monster. Hair ha-has, pitching timeshares in Gaza. We're on the brink of destruction. Bring us some bubbly. The Brinks trucks is coming. Drink up, motherfuckers. The rank odor of hangovers a delinquent comeuppance, what with bank owner's stankest toes finger on the button. Relax, he can't find his wife's clit in a clutch with cleats and an oven mitt. Egads, Republicans is gluttons for pumping fist. Fight, 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 teabaggers, freak flags a-fluttering, fuck peace. Palestinians' palaces is in pieces. It's puzzling. Is Freemasons freebasing the rubble? Did Barney's go bankrupt, handcuffed to its customers? Is fearmongery pushing beer hall's dirtiest butchers into ice cream trucks? Whoop, whoop, that's the sound of the beast. Freeze La Migra's funding. Deport Elon Musk before he bombs Brussels. Lock him in his rocket ship and light some dynamite up under him. Yo, send Jimmy Walker some Johnny Walker Blue Ghost, compliments of F. Skunk. As I was painting, is Robert Barnes prepared for the rocket's red glare? I mean, I ain't no brain scientist or nothing, but Mars is in need of a marquee to star bugs. Voila, the psycho's entitled to sprinkle stardust on his flat whites till he's flatlined, far from his inferior's fear of freedom's darkening dusk, inshallah. Sorry, Martians, but he'd be a much better barista, barber, barn shoveler, anything but secretary of starving youngsters of color. Bars. I mean, if you think putting treachery in charge of looting our Treasury Department was genius, report for duty, dumb fucks. Move it, people. Arriba, arriba, faster, speed up. Mephistopheles Machina Fascista is coming. Oops, too late. Boo-hoo, baby, you ate it. Acid reflux, drats. TV taught us latchkey rugrats when Speedy Gonzales isn't casting beans in a roaring hot vat of tiki masala barbecue catch-a-cat Tory. He's a man-eating thug. If the cartoons aren't true, are humanity's hootenannies run amok. What the fuck's harpoons doing stuck in marsupials' butts? Get the bags, Ishmael. Hop to it, Dr. Doolittle. The fox in the henhouse locked men out of the discussion. A pox upon a penthouse pet's hutch. Calipigian doves have been gaslit into the oven. Pigeons is petitioning Michelin judges for entree into the upper crust. Andale, andale, run! Pompeii's volcano erupted in the dog days of summer. When it rains, the Lord pours rum punch and fallen angels' cups. Don't runneth over no saints on your way to church, but God's grace is an intoxicating drug. So, fuck the odoriferous vultures in Congress with Oprah's distributors. Vulgar lobbyist is breeding the voter indifference embodied in Homer Simpson's Odyssey. The Iliad's where it's really at, America. Release the crackheads! Euripides' wordsmithery turned his story's singular malt whiskey into Motor City's mythology. Don't spill your drinks in the Pope-mobile sink, but is y'all hearing these rhymes? I better be motorboating some titties this Halloween. To recap a shitty Greek tragedy, the Murdochs have murdered democracy to become demagoguery's #1 constituents. Ay, 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 ay. Canta, no llores. Lo siento, compañeros. C'est le mieux que je peux faire. Speaking these Sputnik motherfuckers, does a bear shit where his derriere gets so-called social media coverage? Ringling Brothers' degenerate descendants is loving it. Ronald Reagan McDonald's puppets have recaptured the government. What the fuck? Thank you very much. Yes. I'm putting up a web page. I got the .coms. I need some help on that. I could use some compatriots out here if anybody wants to collaborate. Y'all can reach me old school. Phenotype@gmail.com. FENNOTYPE. Just let me know what you think. If there was a particular bar that hit you, I'd appreciate it. Or just 571-237-6974. This is the number I got right now. So, thank you very much. Let me know.
Thank you. Now the internet has that forever. All right. It's all good. It's all good. Got to advertise. Thank you so much, Felonious. We appreciate those words, waxing poetic. Very timely stuff. And of course, shout out again to our live stream audience. Okay, I know things are getting a little crazy, especially for the next 3 years, but just know that the open mic space, this space is still available for you, especially if you're feeling like the online world is not safe for you. Come, go to your local open mic, but come over here, and the stage is yours and the mic is yours for a few minutes. All right, on deck, we got Court. Court, where are you? Raise your hand, Court. Thank you so much, Court. But coming up to the stage, get ready to laugh with Dan Laitman, y'all. Yes!
You guys, you're setting up standards for comedy. I'm not used to that. All right. Hey guys, how we doing? So I recently visited the Sesame Street website. They had no cookies. I think that was for the best. My friend with multiple personalities got his identity stolen. I have no idea which one. People are saying like Trump is gonna get us a banana republic, and I don't think that's true. I don't think that man would be anywhere near a fruit. I have schizophrenia, so I'm killing it right now. And my parents and I set up a charity, which is really cool. Team Daniel, I'm wearing the shirt right now. And we've helped like 1,000 people, like over 1,000 people, like here and overseas. And somebody recently said to me that they don't think I have schizophrenia. I'm like, well, let me introduce you to my fucking cult. All right. And somebody recently, I like have my meds already taken and presented to me in a med box. I have no idea what's in them. And my friend said, oh, you don't know what's in that? Isn't that dangerous? And then she took a sip of Mountain Dew. Come on, guys. But I did, my girlfriend, I did just pick out a ring to propose. I was sitting with my parents in the jeweler, and my mom presented me with the ring samples on her finger. I'm like, well, it's a good thing nobody knows about my massive edible complex. All right. I probably need Ozempic, but I'm afraid of needles. So I think I'm the only straight man that's asking, hopefully, for a suppository. But we might, a little bit further down the line, we might try to get pregnant, and my future fiance is 5'4", and we're hoping for one because I hope that's not a clown car scenario. Like just multiple babies, just no. All right. All right. This is going great. Yeah, both my parents are doctors, and they never like expected anything from me because when I would play a soccer as a kid, I would just go stare at leaves. And they were like, well, this kid's going to be a screenwriter at best. But growing up, like, my dad was, like, a very, like, walk-it-off kind of guy. And then I got schizophrenia. I'm like, how am I going to walk this up, punk? All right, I think if I didn't fuck that up, it'd be a good joke. I recently saw a scientist say that chickens are basically dinosaurs. I think that is just a scientist saying something to make their dinner feel cool. All right. I think that is it. All right, thanks, guys. You can find me at Dan Laitman, Dan_Laitman_stand-up. Thanks.
What about your phone number, Dan? You want to give that too? Let's go! Let's all fucking do it. Shout out to Dan. Amazing. Thanks for sticking around, folks. We got a bunch more, right, for this first round, so thank you. We got 2 more people that just came in, too. Okay. If you're here right now and you still want to sign in, or sign up, rather, because you're feeling a little awkward at first, but now you've warmed up a little bit, please see our friend Simone at the merch table. All right, on deck, we got the Conversational Poet. Where are ya? Oh, thank you for coming, and thanks for sticking around, Conversationalist Poet. All right, coming up to the mic, we got Court. Give it up for Court. Yes. All the way to the stage, please.
Brian, can you please? Just a little smaller.
You got it?
It's a little eye level, but I got it. New shit. All right. Hi, nice to meet y'all. I'm Courtney. Nah, that's not me. Hey, it's nice to meet everyone. I'm Court. Nope, let's try that again. Hi, everyone. It's nice to meet you all. I'm a perfectionist. Name is spelled P-E-R-F-E-C-T. Or at least I've spent my whole life trying to be people-pleasing, avoiding needing, just being there for the people in need. I feed off of the needy. Neatly sculpting words to create pictures, scriptures people need to hear, but they don't have a Bible. My biggest rival is myself. And my passion for writing doesn't help. I'm my biggest critic over analytics, so caught up in trying to perfectly penetrate satisfaction through poetry, potently trying to perfect everyone's ideas of perfection, the perfect protection for my art. Because my art doesn't need a shield if it's perfect. Nothing can penetrate the shield of perfection, no objections, just steps in the right direction. So what do you need? Do you need me to paint pictures of the world that we live in and erase them with my words because my words inspire herds of people to protest? Do you need my words to be the bowl of ice cream you eat after a breakup or be the makeup you put on when you need attention, or should they just remind you of your perfection? Do you need me to write another fatherless daughter poem? Because I got those on deck. Those are easy to perfect. My words can fill the hole of an absent father, cradle you in a father's hug, and I've never even felt one. So what do you need? Because I'm the clay that molds to fit every hole so perfectly. I'm a perfectionist, people pleaser, soul feeder. What does your perfect partner do for you? Because I can make my words do that too. My words can find the G-spot of your heart, make your whole body quiver. My words don't shiver, because my words bring warmth to the coldest people and bring a friend to the loneliest of souls. I should know, because when I was in the dark and had no one, the words that I wrote were the sun. This shit ain't just for fun, but the poems I've written have pushed me on swings, helped me up on the monkey bars, and laid with me while watching the stars, but it ain't about me. Tell me, what do you need? Because if my words don't shine light on the dark parts of your heart or make you feel whole and seen or feed your soul, I'm not doing it right. I write for you. Do you need a space to cry, black man? Because I'll clear a room and drown it in the perfume of the woman that you miss. Do you need your mother's kiss? Because I'll paint a picture of your mother kissing you on the head without even knowing what she looks like. Tell me, what do you need? Because I'm here to provide, put light in your eyes, but then when will my writing be for me? I want to penetrate power through my pen perfectly, purposely produce blues and uplift, but where do I fit? Because the thing about perfection is everyone's definition of perfect ain't the same. I just hope y'all remember how to spell my name, P-E-R-F-E-C-T. Thanks for listening. I'm Court. Instagram is through.seas.lens. That's it. Thanks.
Sometimes you can find Court at our slams, our Monday night slams. Court be slamming too, okay? On deck, thanks for coming up. Thanks for being so attentive. We got B.Møre. B.Møre, where are you? Oh, you're right there. All right. B.Møre is on deck, but give it up for the poetic stylings of the conversational poet.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Nuyorican Poet Cafe. My name is Angie, and you guys are all amazing, so thank you for coming. And I'd like to take you through my journey. So sit back and just relax. Okay. That's good. You said you loved me like no tomorrow, but then you left. I got the call early one morning, November, with no time to digest. So for the past 3 years, I've been remembering how this came about. You were young and beautiful, without a doubt. Yet there were dark moments how this came to be. You explained this disease to me and what I needed to see. You just turned 20 years old and were fighting a war. This war is known as osteosarcoma, a childhood cancer in its rarest form. Osteosarcoma requires the amputation of your limbs. That's where tumors formed in your bones. That's where the cutting began. The odds of beating osteosarcoma are 65%. That's if the chemotherapy would have worked. You may have had another 5 years to live. With one leg amputated, you still pushed through, angry at moments why it had to be you. I did my best to answer all the questions that you had, like did I think God was punishing you for bad things you had done in the past? I'd answer no and say bad behavior is not a crime, at least not to me in this lifetime. And for all the wishes that you wanted to be that never came true, I still loved you, even when you said to me, who would want me? Just look at me. I'll never go to college, get married, or hear the words I do. All these scars on my body, one leg and one shoe. What kind of future would I have had? I'll never know. I'm dying. Can't you see? I love you like no tomorrow. We both agree. I'm in this war with you, even when you pushed me away. The pain was so unbearable as this osteosarcoma was eating you away. You said harsh things you didn't mean to say. Later, you'd call me that evening saying the chemotherapy made you that way. As treatment options grew slim, we needed a divine intervention for a sure win. After each test result, we'd wait and see, since being there to support you meant the world to me. You accepted each result, whether it was good or bad, willing to try experimental drugs was the only alternative that you had. If osteosarcoma was a commodity, it'd be a chop shop's dream, a detriment to a child whose life was full of dreams. You were my social therapist, yet you did not know. We talk about things, even things I could not expose. You see, I've lost a lot of loved ones for the past 8 years straight. Murder, suicide, drowning, and now you, waiting for God's day. I remember our last conversation as you drifted away. You softly touched my face and said, I'll wait for you one day. I don't consider you a loss, just a boat at sea. We both lost our compass on this life's short journey. We knew each other's worth, which made us so unique. We found the missing piece to the puzzle on this life's short journey. To actively watch you die was legit. Yet I honored your decisions 100%. For no more pain and suffering was seconds away, each organ shut down in your body on your final day. And as your casket was lowered into the ground, I felt your silence, which was so loud. A major life collapse for everything we had found. These words I speak are not fiction. To actively watch a child die gives life a clear perspective. And for those of you fortunate enough to live beyond the age of 20 and above, go to school, get married, have fun. For my Shania had none. Thank you. My name is Angie, and I could be found on all small case letters, Angie0177 at Instagram.com, at Instagram. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much, Angie. Once again, give it up for Angie. Oh, wow. Takes a lot to share something like that. Thank you so much for that very personal story. Okay, so on deck, we got Paul. Skiff? Paul, Skiff, where you at, Paul? All right. Thank you, Paul. But coming up to the stage from Jersey, we got B.Møre, yo! Give it up for B.Møre!
Right here. Yes, Nuyorican Poets Cafe. Make some noise for yourselves. It's been a long time since I showed my face, maybe a little over 2 years. My name is B.Møre. I'm an artist from Hoboken, New Jersey. Let me be frank, as I do it my ways. I give you a piece of my soul. A few things I want to plug in. I have a single coming out this Friday. While also that song is coming out, I'll be performing in South Jersey, somewhere by Perth Amboy. I don't really know the full deets or whatever, but if you follow me on Instagram at B.Møre24, that's B.More24, all of the information and content and whatever it is that your heart's desire for will be out there. And I have some new shit for y'all. So whenever, you know, the people in the curtains are ready to drop the tunes, I'll be able to give my soul for y'all to the mic. I'm ready when y'all are. The first song is going to be under the title Lonely by the producer named Nerdy. It's a song called The Long Walk. So to anybody that has mental health, it's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, so make some noise for that. To all my guys, to all my fellas here, I know what it's like to feel neglected, alone, rejected, all that hatred being spewed upon you. I know what it's like, so this is not the beat. No, it's not. Nerdy Alone, made by Nerdy McFly, who is a producer from Hoboken. And this is also not that. Yeah, I can hear that. I hear technical difficulties. Damn, I don't got no jokes for you. I'm sorry. Banter. Let's go. There we go. If y'all want to sing along, just catch along.
So much pain in my head, I need a long walk, a place where we don't even talk, won't even talk. We broken souls, we fell apart, for real we fell apart. Listen, so much pain in my head, I need a long walk, a place where we don't even talk, won't even talk. We broken souls, we fell apart, for real we fell apart. Listen. Now who be in that mood that straight up bringing you down? Goes above the planet, separate your dreams from the ground. If you believe in yourself, then you can get it right now. Said if you believe in yourself, then you can get it right now. Now, who be in that mood that straight up bringing you down? Goes above the planet, separate your dreams from the ground. If you believe in yourself, then you can get it right now. Yeah, I do this myself and I ain't competing with clowns, cause I know what the issue is, or what kind of a bitch you is, or what of emotion you give, I give. Taking losses as a win, taking chances as it spins. I can tell you what I know, writing for the entire globe. Straight up, y'all are not alone. I've been in that zone, lots of words and I can't blame the depression. The world's against my back, can't you see that I'm stressing? The devil wants my soul and the Lord teach me lessons. Hell on earth, where do I go to ask all these questions? To hold within my anger, give a lack of aggression. And God, what you intended for me since the date of birth. Why the hell you put me on this damn earth? Why was I raised to love when all I do is hurt? There's pain in my head, I need a long walk, a place where we don't even talk, won't even talk. We broken souls, we fell apart, for real we fell apart. So much pain, I need a long walk, a place where we don't even talk, won't even talk. We broken souls, we fell apart, for real we fell apart. Listen, I'm motivated. The fact I say is really cause I'm drained from all of this pain is unbearable. Remembering your name, I'm ashamed and appalled. Acceptance to my flaws and perfections. I'm not perfect to have it all, but through my withdrawals of life intentions for right, but executions were wrong. To my surprise, every dog has a home and a pound. I'm alone with the sound of your voice. I'm constantly hating myself for selfish choice. Cause man, what's that noise? God, is you there? For some reason I stare at you with advice with times that I don't really care like I used to. Feeling blue, this a clue, but no way to confuse you. Just know I hurt too. As any man, not just any plan. So I talk to God in advance. Do what he can, cause what he will. Doing what you gotta do, that's real. Except what I feel in my heart could get me killed. Except what I feel in my heart could get me killed. For real. Yeah. Just repeat after me with the hook. It goes, look. So much pain in my head, I need a long walk, a place where we don't even talk, won't even talk. We broken souls, we fell apart, for real we fell apart. So much pain, I need a long walk, a place where we don't even talk, won't even talk. We broken souls, we fell apart, for real we fell apart. Thank you. Next song I got for y'all is also it's a story based on my life. I'm not ashamed or afraid to be as vulnerable or honest on the mic anymore as I used to be. So the next song will be under the title Story Time. I'm basically giving y'all what I've been feeling, what I've been going through just by like my family, my personal endeavors, trials and tribulations and whatnot. So whenever y'all ready, curtain people. That's my name for them. Yeah. Just turn it up a little bit. Jersey. Yo. Back in 501 Marshall Drive. I was somewhere about the age of 405 when my pops got caught up in street shit and said goodbye. I cried, tried running away, not knowing why. But I understand and I can't stand it. What kind of man would go off and abandon his family? Mama and Papa, I'm asking you not to hate me. It's just lately my life's been getting crazy. He's the reason that I don't want a baby. It hates me to say this, but it's just maybe that I'm not ready for that. Don't be ashamed of me. I plan to be more mature and on my feet. I won't accept any defeat. I am not a pushover. Uncle, I'm sorry, stealing weed whenever I came over. Everybody gon' realize I wasn't sober. Experimenting on other shit had me closer to death. I had to take a step back, needed to get my breath. Now check, I'm clean, working hard, trying to collect the check. I didn't mean to come here with any disrespect. I'm sorry, and I still love you. I wouldn't trade anyone above you, but I need some distance. It's too much violence in my trauma. What goes over there ain't issues with my mama. At home, she's sick. Since the age I was 6, I swear sometimes life doesn't make sense. It's intense. Being the oldest son has me stressed. I wouldn't want to leave a mark on anyone to impress. This music is my only way to express. Trust me, I got more stories to inject into your mind. I hope you're okay and that you're doing fine. Dad, I hope one day that you and I can reconcile. Yep. I appreciate y'all time, Nuyorican Poet Cafe. Thank y'all so much for having me. If y'all want to follow me once again on Instagram, I'm at B.Møre24. That's B.Møre24. My music and everything is just under B.Møre. If you have trouble finding me, just come up to me. I'll be sure to give y'all my information through your phones. And yeah, Brian, thank you so much for the invitation. Thank you, New York. Love, blessings. Thank you.
Give it up for B.Møre, y'all. Thank you so much, dude. Wow, that was incredible. That's that Jersey shit, y'all. Don't sleep on fucking Jersey, y'all. Don't sleep, people on the internets. Okay. Shout out again to our people live streaming. Go share this live with someone who should be out here in New York City. Okay, on deck, we got Miye. Miye, where you at? All right, gonna do an a cappella song, but coming up to the mic, the legend himself, Paul Skiff, y'all. Doing some poetry. Yes. Yes. Let me get you, Paul.
You just want to make me live up to myself?
Maybe.
Just totally been flying on what you all put up here, so thanks for coming. Yeah, shout out to all my neurodiverse brothers and sisters, because I always feel comfortable and at home with you all. I don't like being in a monoculture. What do you call a room full of normal people? Nothing unusual. These are some shorter poems about trauma. For people who, like me, who do ego-based confessional poems a lot of the time. Your poem is a trauma hymnal, angelically grisly and branded with the stigmata of love's filth. Poem, a thing to crash the car of your life into because consequence is nothing to you. Look, you're still here. Poem, a stage for trauma to streak naked across in defiant glory. A trauma poem is where you are a young child discovering the power of public nudity. You wield it with untouchable eloquence and the power of caring's cataclysm. So you know these words, where pain, confusion, and regret in order that I do not have to. I wrote these words before I got out of bed. I'm telling you that because truth cannot be contradicted once it is awakened. What there is and what there isn't don't matter, not to say there is nothing, but to convey the harshness of the contractions. Wilderness is my naked dignity. This isn't art unless the more the poem is astounding, the more I beat my own death. What makes you listen to me balance the savage chemicals going around throwing a Mardi Gras in my brain? What makes you listen to me balance the savage chemicals in my brain is not want. The longer I make this poem go on, the more I do this over and over, repetitively living these words out like it was the first time, the longer I live. My madness is a rigid cock, and I feel death's tongue running up and down it. My innocence is the ash heap of New York City's demolished and incinerated World Trade Towers, and I am not sure part of what I smell in its stench drowning Loisaida is what is left of my brother. When you hear these words, you hear my actual surviving. You are watching me survive this very second. When you are listening to me, the sound you hear is me survive right now. Like my body is emptiness, sound left, shadows of keys are ghosts from the insides of locks to 3,000 pulverized doors on blood fire washes its hands in. I could only feel this, not know the phantasms by their first names as an ear swallows vibration with a dark tunnel. Because of this involuntary jigsaw skyline eclipse, I know I've been yelling in my sleep again. You don't have to tell me you heard me. The yell wears a room the size of awakening in whose corners my eyes disassemble each other. So now, seeing is the sliding light does across the bridge between Z's of the word puzzle. Where else are there impossibilities to misunderstand what cannot be if reaching back past start of my dream holsters for sky, empty morning into shifting feet of maybe this isn't? Around the corner of now drives a satisfaction whose windshield exploded from impact upon normality's three-legged dog. That is, the sweepingest Samaritan swims between examples of caution each tire gets pushed out of as an accomplishment, having no choice, eats future and eats failure and eats the future of failure. I know I've been yelling in my sleep again because life is the entire waiting of an ocean whose clock left its socks underneath an amount of remembering, even if changed nothing after you said, okay, maybe, I would still hear back on the other side of last night how feeling rested can shut down like what just happened is only known for sure because I am certain and certainty only lets a question be obsolete. Again, yelling in my sleep I know is a forgotten. Arrives like unwanted mail, just sits in the box, ignoring a machine does of what avoidance I practice still is an anyway that adds backwards to caring. Figure it out. Just walk backwards into caring. My sleep wears my yelling, I think. Like what cannot be known about the planet Pluto. Seeing is about as close to knowledge, absolutely unreachable, makes out of, oh well, about. While I slept, the wall heard my yelling, passed its emotional response into the stillness of the room. Horse tails of the bicycle ridden by ambidextrous good, swished past spinal cord, played like a xylophone. Sitting up straight is hinged to by I am fucking sure. I know I've been yelling in my sleep again because I just do. Something came out of my throat. Something came out of me that used my throat without asking. Probably I was just refusing to be evaluated again, which has saved me over and over and over from never having reached this day to be here with all of you without my beauty and caring. Thank you.
Rock star shit. Thank you so much, Paul. Give it up for Paul Skiff, y'all, with that poetry. Thank you so much. Legend around these parts. Paul has seen it all the iterations of the Nuyorican Poets Cafe, and I hope to see you when the Nuyorican opens back up soon. Thank you so much, Paul. All right, on deck we got Alex. Alex was like right there. He's that big guy that was sitting right in the front, and he has disappeared. All right, but it's okay. We got Miye. Give it up for Miye, y'all. Ooh. Control room, we got a instrument sitch. What do you think?
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you. Yeah.
Killing that. Nice axe. That's what they're called, right?
Thank you.
Chris is going to help you out.
Test, test. you. Test. Test. Is this on?
Totally. We'll get you all set up. Thank you so much for coming. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. Give it up. Wasn't that great? Did a little vamping. It was good stuff. We love it. Alex, where are you? Alex was the next person up on deck. Alex, there you are. It's all good. That vape, you know, I'm kidding. We don't know what you did out there. All right, give it up. That's who. Give it up for Alex, y'all.
Thank you. Oh, I'm definitely 6'2". Yeah. That's better. Hello, my name is Alex. I make music. Today I'm going to be singing a song. I put it out maybe like a few months ago. It's called Lock Your Lips. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. That's all I got. That's all I got to say.
Gotcha, Alex. Thank you.
Of course. Up. Raise the volume.
I look in the mirror, nothing is clearer to me than the thought of you all over me. It's how it should be, with your hands all over me. Tell me not to scream, and I'll get quiet, baby. Tell me to keep a secret, I'll keep it. You know I wanna keep it so nice, so nice. Between you, lock your lips. I know you wanna kiss. I lock your lips. My baby can resist. Can you lock your lips? You keep it a secret. Oh, oh, baby, lock your lips. And we kiss. I can't resist. You are the tension in my head. I want you in my bed. Oh, I just can't forget the way I want you. Bless me with your touch and say it isn't love. I'll never have enough. So baby, won't you give it to me more? Put me on the floor. I'll give you an encore. Just don't say my name. Don't say you'll stay. Just keep our secret safe. Baby, lock your lips. Lock your lips. I know you wanna kiss. Lock your lips. My baby can resist. Can you lock your lips? You keep it a secret. Oh, oh, baby, lock your lips. And we kiss. Lock your lips.
Thanks. Yeah, thank you. That's Lock Your Lips. My plugin is on Insta. You can follow me on Instagram. It's alex0.x.0. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Give it up for Alex with the boots. With the boots. Is that streamable? Yeah. Okay, it's on streaming, y'all. Wherever you stream stuff, Apple Music, Spotify, things of that nature. All right, give it up for Alex, y'all. Okay, miye. We got miye control. Okay, cool. On deck after miye, of course, we got Preston Eagle with an original song. Preston, where are you? Hey, Preston, thanks for sticking around. We tried this before. We'll try it again. Do you want to sit?
Yeah, please.
Here's your stool. Good.
Do y'all have a cord?
It's coming.
Hello. We can just keep going. Yeah.
We have the technology, I swear.
Okay.
Give it up for Chris with the save.
I don't have one. I forgot.
Where are you from, miye?
I live in Brooklyn. I'm from California.
Okay, whereabouts?
Like the Bay Area. A bit. NorCal. NorCal.
Chords from the Bay? Yes.
Oh, really?
We got all
Okay.
of us. Right,
Yeah.
Right. Simone.
Oh, shit.
Our
Yeah.
friend Simone. Visit our merch table, y'all, for some shirts and things of that nature. Yes.
Woo.
So here's an impromptu interview. How long have you been playing music?
I've been playing music since I was like 5, but been getting into like writing and performing in the last couple years, and I have a show on Saturday, and I like haven't really been performing, so now I'm getting back into the mics.
The show on Saturday haven't been performing.
Yeah. So this is practice. Yeah. The show is at the Bakery in Bushwick. Yeah, the Bakery. I don't know. It's a new venue. It's like small, like 70 people. And my friend's doing an album release. So yeah. My turn to make music. Okay, yeah. Ambient set. Yeah, you don't have a quarter inch. No, it's not the quarter. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so there's something wrong with this fan, so I don't think it will be able to pass. That's fine. Damn. No worries. Okay, sorry for that. Yes. Something. Wait.
Give it up for miye, y'all. It happens. Technical difficulties, of course. And I'll give a heads up before we start. Every open mic, again, this is my second time. Forgive me. That, of course, if you have an instrument, come a little bit earlier to test it out and make sure we have all of the things. miye, I can't wait until we hear you, though. Okay? Thank you so much. All right. On deck, we got Robert Price. Robert, where are you at? Hi, Rob. How you doing? All right, but coming up to the mic, Preston Eagle, y'all. Yes.
All right. Yeah, I got an instrument too.
Okay.
Just a tiny one, tiny one.
We don't have to plug that in.
All right.
Tell you
Give it a
how
try.
much.
All right. So, hey everyone, I'm Preston Eagle, and here's a song about how much I hate the solid phase of water. Ice is solid water. That's all I have to say. It's separating families, freezing up LA. Though it seems too cold this summer, how chilly we all felt. Just remember this simple fact: ice has got to melt. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. I hate ice. I hate ice. I hate ice, I hate ice. North, south poles, tundras and snow couldn't be nice. Oh, I hate ice, I hate ice. I hate ice, I hate ice. On a hot day, a cold glass of water will suffice. If we all come together, we can shovel out the snow, send Pete Frost a message, ice has got to go. And maybe this time next summer, we'll all be doing well. Except those fucking ice patrols, they'll all be burning in hell. I hate ice. I hate ice. North, south poles, tundras and snow couldn't be nice. Oh, I hate ice. I hate ice. On a hot day, a cold glass of water will suffice. Take it away. Thank you. I got no socials yet, but I'll leave you with 212-679-6018. That's the number for the National Lawyers Guild.
Oh, yes! Come on! Did we get that, YouTube? Did we get that phone number? We love it. Thank you so much. That was awesome. The Bob Dylan of our time, y'all. All right, so what do we have on deck? Let's check the list. It's filled out. Thank you so much, all you extra people that came after my first announcements. I appreciate y'all. We got Jaylin on deck. Jaylin, where you at? All right, Jaylin Lewis on deck. But coming up to the stage, original song by Robert Price.
And I'm this high.
I need that validation.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Hello, everyone. I wrote some new lyrics to a song. You probably will recognize the melody, and I think they're better lyrics than the song originally had. On this Friday, there'll be some improvised Shakespeare at 6 p.m. at the People's Improv Theater on 29th Street. A whole lot of fun. I recommend that. And also on the first Sunday of each month, I'm running Verse Aloud at the Rat NYC, reading poems that are old poems instead of new poems. I don't know if you're into that, but, you know, like people that have passed on. Okay. Today is gonna be the day that I'm gonna write that thing I'll write. By now, I should have wrote down what I thought a lot about last night. I don't believe that anybody writes the way I write, not even me. MacBook, you're not a notebook. You can give me what I do not need. Lap heat happening to me. Get excited and I fall asleep. I don't have to meet with anybody. Plenty of time to write about me now. Whoa. 'Cause all the books upon my shelf have bindings, and I don't know myself without reminding. Whoa. And there are many things that I have said worth writing down, and they're not here now. When I say things, I've got to ruminate, replay things. I'm an afterthought, and I have to stop. There's a second verse, yeah. Tonight I will definitely type. There is nothing I cannot push through. Hey, I'm fed. Every thought was put to bed. Getting caught up in my head, part 2. I could just leave and walk my body up and down the street for half an hour. But every word I think of sounds so stupid. Yeah, so why did I agree to even do this? I cannot recall the thing I thought that I would do when I got here. I replay things. I'm gonna be the one that's shaming. an afterthought. Da-ba-do-do-do. And I have to stop, 'cause I'm waiting to catch the moment when I say things ba-ba-ba that don't get lost, ba-ba-ba-ba, and an afterthought. Now imagine I could sing even higher than that, and the key changes, you know? Now I'm blazing, ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, and it's starting to sound amazing. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I'm confident, I'm creating, ba-ba-ba. I'm perfect and I am patient. Ba-ba-ba-ba. That's it. Thank you so much. The People's Improv Theater Friday at 6. It's Thorn and Pedalstick is the name of the Shakespearean improvisers. And first Sundays at the Rat NYC. That's in Dumbo at the York Street. I'm Robert Price at Robert Zero Price.
Woo! Give it up for Robert Price. Love the pit. Great space. Thank you so much for plugging the pit. All right, on deck, we got Jack. Where you at, Jack? Jack, where you at? Okay. All right, Jack, get ready. But first, we got Jaylin Lewis, y'all. Jaylin!
Thank you. Hey, everyone. Yeah, this is my first time ever doing anything like this. Originally, I planned to come out here and read a poem about Nancy Reagan, but I decided against it. I imagined it'd be a bit uncouth. But we're gonna read something else tonight. This one is about a girl that I knew for 2 weeks, as most poets write. And it's called Glory. I'm about to get right into it. Oh, Glory, oh, how beautiful you look, glistening under the golden hour, perched like a dove, creaking on that wooden chair of bills, as your beautiful swan legs dangle without a care in the world. Oh, Glory, does all beauty hail from your womb? Your eyes, oh, your eyes, I can see it all in your eyes, the pain, the beauty, me. As you stand next to me, drenched in sweat, as my pores ejaculate out my habit, another ugly user, yet, as I bask in you, I feel as porcelain as you. Oh, Glory, does the world bend for you? I know I do. I watch as you sit amongst them, oblivious to the eyes drawn to you like parasites. We'll infect the city later, pour into it like an open wound, like larvae. You'll drag me with you. We'll laugh and laugh as you drag me through the streets. I'll follow. Watch as you stand out as a beacon of truth. Oh, Glory, does the sun only shine for you? Oh, Glory, may I bathe in you? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I don't really write long poems. Yeah, that's it. On Instagram and on my Substack, it's Camels Don't Hump, I think. I don't remember the name, but yeah, that's it. Thank you, guys.
Look at that. Give it up for Jaylin, y'all. The first timers, they are encouraged, all right? If you know anybody that needs to be on stage, all right, but hasn't reached that kind of potential yet, bring them out. Encourage them to come out, y'all. Okay. So on deck, we got Mufasa. Where you at? Mufasa, where ya? Okay, cool. Coming up to the stage. Jack. Give it up for Jack, yo! Yes! Yeah. Love it.
Hello. My name's Jack. I'm a music producer, songwriter from Brooklyn. And I'm going to be doing a song that I produced a while ago, but it feels familiar right now for me. So, yeah, I hope you like it.
What's your song called, Jack?
Bug Eyes.
Bug Eyes. Got it in cue.
have been one to lose. Can't say that I'm good at any kind of ruse. I was raised to be something more than what you think you see. It's a complex narrative, but I want you to know it. I could show it if you want me to. You got eyes just like a bug. Don't have to worry, yeah, it's a good thing. You got eyes like you're in love. Don't need to hurry, we can just take our time. You got the juice, I got the rhythm. You got the tune like you got eyes just like a bug, and I like it. I like it, I like it, yeah. Left the bar round two, holding hands as if this ain't brand new. Like I didn't just meet you out looking down at my own shoes. I'm just hoping you don't notice things. You blink twice at me, so expectant I can't barely breathe. It's a new perspective. I'm not used to cheesing, believing things the first time, but this time I got time. Don't wanna waste it, no complications. I'm just impatient. Need you now, up on the bed, or on the table, or on the desk. Just in time, I was giving up, I was losing hope, I was in a funk, but you got eyes just like a bug, and I like it. You like it, I love it, yeah. Thank you. I'm on Instagram. You can find me at jack.move without an E. Thanks.
Bug Eyes, yeah, that was the track. Can we find it on streaming yet? Is it streaming, Jack? Yeah. That song? Yeah. Excellent. Okay, go find it on the streaming services. All right, the last one up for this round is Miye. Miye is coming back up. Oh, you're on deck, Miye. Hold up a sec. We still got the poetic stylings of Mufasa. Give it up for Mufasa. I need a ladder to get this mic up to this man's face.
How's everyone doing tonight? Y'all can hear me, right? Yes. All right. So this month is Men's Mental Health Month, and this poem that I've made is dedicated towards it. It's called The Man in the Mirror. I sit on the edge of the bed. My feet feels like anchors, and these hardwood floors are cold like midnight waters. I drag myself out of my bed with whatever energy I had from the yesterday and walk groggily towards the mirror. I ask the mirror in front of me, mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the strongest of them all? Not you. The mirror says in a low voice. My heart rattled and my mind is in disbelief. I wipe my face with my hands and I ask again, mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the strongest one of them all? Not you. The mirror says again with a stern voice. Mirror, mirror, enough, the voice says. You lied to yourself, so I am here to tell you the truth. As long as you do this, I will say it as many times as you want me to. I look at the mirror and tell it, you don't know me, mirror. I am strong. You are not. Every step you take seeps of fear. Your mind is riddled with anxiety and your soul rejects healing. You are not strong. You are like a squire with the grandeur delusion of being a king. I look down with a heavy head. This man in the mirror, who's a cerebral assassin, cuts out pieces of my self-esteem with pinpoint precision as it readies his tongue with another insult. I remember the people that want what is best for me, the people who goes through the same battles but with different scars. I gather the strength of this reinsurance and I look back at the mirror with a burning fervor in my eyes and say, "You think you know me, mirror? I am better than what you make me out to be. Your view is limited to these glass panels and mine is boundless. I am the captain of my fate and the source of my power. Your words do not prosper, so I ask you again, do you know who I am, mirror? I am a god." The man lets out a chuckle and exposes a sarcastic grin. Then, when I start to walk away with my pride, the mirror lets out a hearty but judgmental laugh. You, a god. You are made in God's image, but then what is a god to a non-believer who do not believe in anything that they do or say? You are no god. You are a blasphemer. You're an idol who is stripped of their silver and gold and reduced to nothing but a mold. I know who you are, but do you know who I am? I am every silent tear, every silent rage, every moment of anger, every moment of vulnerability, every moment of fear, every moment of the rain, every moment of doubts, anxious moment, every scar and every failed pursuit, every sad scenario and every failed aspiration. Do you know who I am? I am the side of you that you reject. I am the Jiminy Cricket that resides in your subconscious that is hard on you in place of your father that is no longer here. The you that is the constant casualty of inner wars on a war-torn land called the heart. Do you know who I am? I am your core. Do you believe you are a king? Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. You sit on a throne of trauma. This empty kingdom of yours gathers the ashes of your aspirations on kingdom corners and makes mirrors that lead them down memory lane. You get high on the dust of your determination that you used to have. The residue resides on your tongue. You use your silver tongue with your heart of gold to make diamonds out of people's despairs. However, when you use it on yourself, what comes out is bronze banalities. You just paint it whatever color you want and call it equivalent exchange. You're like the Dr. Fate of words. The very words you lift, the very words you use to uplift others can't even uplift the person saying them. You are no longer a king. You are a jester with hallucinations of nostalgia. Your name is just a keepsake of the graveyard of your former self. My soul is seething in emotion. With my fists clenched in anger, I punch the mirror and watch the pieces fall as I crumble in the exact same place that I stood. I look at the pieces, and each piece that holds that man has berated me. My eyes start to water as stream starts to leave streaks down on my cheeks. I ask the broken mirror pieces I am surrounded by with face in my palms. Why am I like this? What did I turn into? As if these pieces had a lingering will, the man in the mirror said, who would be a better enemy than the enemy you make of yourself? I wipe the teardrops off my face as I begin to pick these broken pieces of me up with my now bloodied hands and eyes full of tears. I silently pray that this stained glass can turn into mosaic when it is kissed by sunlight in the hopes that if I cannot be beautiful, then my pain will be instead. So when people ask me how I'm doing, I tell them with a smile that I survived my battle with the man in the mirror. Thank you. Yes. Yes. If you want to find me, my name is Mufasa Peterson, Mufasa, no Aaron Pierre. Peterson, Petersen. My Instagram profile is actually me in my jean jacket suit, so I'm not It's not that hard to find. And before I go, I want to tell each and every one of you to embrace the broken pieces of you with bloodied hands and eyes full of tears, because stained glass mosaics looks wonderful when it is kissed by the sunlight, thus becoming art. Thank you.
Give it up for Mufasa, y'all! Yes. Awesome. Wow, amazing. Thank you so much. All right, last person on this go around. We got Miye. Give it up for Miye, everyone. Third time's the charm. You gonna sit? There we go. Sit. This time there's a track attached.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know y'all are sick of seeing me up here. Oh. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Yeah, my name's Miye. Nice to meet you all. Yeah, I usually play guitar, but I also produce. So I happen to have this random backing track. It's really short. It's about a girl that I knew for 3 days, and yeah, it's called Day 2. Can you it's pretty low, so maybe really up. Yeah. I did not mix this. Try to remember time at the fair. It was Day 2 in 2000. You can clown me this once. I'll play. Stay tuned. You got me stuck. You got me stuck in a backwards game of who wants what until I needed something I never craved. I hide behind my knee. You hide behind your anxiety. You roll your knife of the day. Try to comfort me. I don't think that applies to me. Thank you. My name's miye.wave on Instagram. MIYE.wave. WAV. Thank you.
Give it up for Miye. Thank you so much. Okay, that was fucking amazing. That was great. That was totally worth the wait. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's get into some halftime script, shall we? We got so many events going on with the Nuyorican Poets Cafe. It's time. Let me freestyle a little bit. Hey, yo. No, let's not ever do that. Okay, no, but let's get into what we got going on with the Nuyorican Poets Cafe. Okay, here it goes. Mondays. Every week, we got the Nuyorican Bowery Slam. How many people have been to this slam that we do at the Bowery Poetry Club? All right, winners receive $20. All right, we usually sign up 15 poets at a time, 2 rounds each. If you feel competitive with your poetry, come through. It's great. Doors open at 6:30, but I slam all the time. I get there around like 4:30. All right, let's be real, because it is a competition. Note, there is no slam. I'm looking at you, live stream. There is no slam Monday, the 30th of June. Next slide, please. Okay. All right, winners of the Monday Poetry Slams get invited to the final Friday Slam at the Puerto Rican Traveling Theater. All right, that's the last Friday of the month. Winner gets $100. All right, plus a nomination to compete in the annual Grand Slam, and to win that Grand Slam and to get a chance to be on the Nuyorican Poets Cafe's Slam team. That's a big, big honor. So pull up to that. Next. All right, our open mics at the Loisaida Center. This isn't the only one. There's plural. There's multiple mics. At the first Wednesday of every month, we have Women Orator Wednesday, a.k.a. WOW. Please pull up to that. The last one was fantastic last week. It is hosted by a tremendous poet in their own right, somebody's mama. It's an all-acts open mic by and for all women and women presenting people. Again, pull up to that mic. And you are at our other open mic, hosted by that handsome fellow in the half circle. All right, second and fourth Wednesday of every month, we got the Nuyorican Poets Cafe Wednesday open mic. So many people have touched our open mic stage throughout the years. Talents like Erykah Badu, you know these people, Eminem, MF Doom. These are all people that have come through. It's a rite of passage to pull up to these mics. So pull up to these Wednesdays. All open mics at the Loisaida Center are live streamed to our YouTube channel, and you get a copy. All right, you can pull a copy from the YouTube channel. All right, we have mics going all the way back 5 years ago during COVID, so everything's stored there, unless we take it off, of course. But they're all up there for you to take your section of your performance. Doors open at 6 o'clock. Again, we're going to take a break. July, August, no open mic there. But please pull up to our slams and our other events. Flyer switch. Scan that QR code, please, and thank you. All right, tickets and info for all programs can be found at nuyorican.org/calendar. Other events we have coming up is the online open mic. Those are Thursdays. We got a slam workshop that's online. Got a teen open mic. If you're not sick of me yet, I host another open mic tomorrow at the International Center of Photography. Please pull up to that. That is a fantastic open mic in a fantastic setting. The museum is currently closed to my understanding, but of course you can still come in and perform at that mic. It's around this time, I think. Right, team? It's around like 5, 6 o'clock. Thank you, team. Wherever you are. All right, please pull up to that. It's really awesome. Also, we have outdoor poetry events in Battery Park City. Around my neck of the woods at the New Jersey Performing Arts Center, we got open mic collaborations. And how many people have gone to the Poetry Festival on Governor's Island? All right. It's a lot of fun, and not enough people cheered. So fucking pull up to that. It is free. It's like Coachella, but for poetry. There's multiple stages, all right, for invited performers. And, of course, there's an open mic. And it was beautiful last year. It was a little hot, so bring one of those little electric fans, okay? But it's wonderful. Next, flyer. Join our Patreon. $10 subscription right there. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read that fine print. But check out our Patreon. The Nuyorican Poets Cafe is a nonprofit 5013 organization. Ticket sales and grants don't cover all of our programs and operation expenses. Donations, no matter how big or how small, are always welcome. $10, $5, $100. They are tax deductible. Again, you can scan the QR code to donate. Please donate to this wonderful organization that has been around this neighborhood for over 50 years, and of course now globally thanks to our online open mics. Yes, that is the end of my spiel. Okay, thanks. All right, before we go, I know I said at the beginning of the mic that we'll have time for a second round, but so we're gonna get to as many as possible. We have pretty much a soft out, 8:30, 8:40. All right, so we're gonna try to respect that. First, I wanted to go over some notes that I took. All right, I was listening, so here are some highlights from the performers tonight. Free Palestine, of course, because of our friend Jazmine fucking opened it up to that kind of free speech, of course. We got Wonge. Wonge, you got Ka's autograph? What the heck? Rest in peace, Wonge. I keep calling you Wonge. I love the line, another opportunity is right around the corner. It is fucking true, my friend. Love it. You were supposed to get a nut and bolt. That was fire. You turned the Cybertruck into a Transformer. That was the fucking most incredible thing ever. Whoop, whoop, that's the sound of the beast. Was tight. You were definitely barred up. Thank you so much, Felonious. Don't spill your drink in the Pope Mobile. Who said that? Don't spill your... Oh, that was you again. I love it. Scientists say chickens are dinosaurs. Just something to say to make their dinner sound cool. I remember that. Very clever. All right, Dan. What does your perfect partner do for you? Well, Courtney can paint that with their poetry. Pretty sick. Bad behavior is not a crime, at least to me in this lifetime. That was some real shit. Thank you so much for that. And of course, for those that mentioned Mental Health Awareness Month, Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, that is the month of June, a very long month to remember that 49% of men felt more depressed than they admitted to the people in their lives. 49%, almost 50. That's a lot. That's a lot, folks. All right, so all of you creatives out there that come up here to express yourself, thank you so much for that. Encourage other men to do that, please, okay? It helps. Fuck ice. I got that somewhere. On a hot day, a cold cup of water will suffice. That guy's gone. All right. Stream Lock Your Lips by Alex. Miye has a show at the bakery in Brooklyn. Robert Price has a show at the Pit with their Thorn and Pedal Stick Shakespeare improv. I remember. Ask Jaylin about their Nancy Reagan poem. Jaylin, I gotta ask you about your Nancy Reagan poem. Stream Bug Eyes by JACKE. That shit was tight. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. You sit on a throne of trauma, Mufasa. That was some real shit. Thank you so much. And Miye, is that day 2 streaming too? That song day 2? Okay. Well, Miye, again, has a show in Brooklyn at the bakery this week. So let's get to as many performers as possible for the second round, going from the top. We got 8 minutes left. We're going to go from the top of the people that said they wanted to go a second time. Of course, Jazmine, would you like to go a second time? Let's give it up for Jazmine. Thank you. This is the space and the place.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Sorry, I didn't really introduce myself the first time. I was a little nervous. This is very different than the first thing that I read. This is just a little something that I wrote after having a seizure this winter. It's called tonic-clonic. Oops, sorry. Technical difficulties. Okay. I open my eyes. Sorry. I open my eyes to see the world's upside down. Or am I? Or is this how the world has always been and I am just now realizing? I could be asleep, a bat on the window screen of my childhood home, long thin toes curled around the mesh. This could be a bat dream. What is right side up anyway? Who decided? My eyes close and open again. 4 sets of big black boots. Boots. Who decided boots? What are they doing here? One pair walks closer to me. My whole world, big black boots. The laces are tied unevenly, a bit of mud caked on the tread. Where have they been? Where are they going? They walk closer, closer, closest. Then, a young blonde head, baby-faced, too soft for its boots. What are you doing wearing those? Can you tell me if this down is up? Ma'am, do you know your name? Fuck, my head hurts. His baby face is making my head hurt even more, and I miss when it was just boots and not his knees kneeling close to my ears, and I wish I was a bat asleep. Do I know my name? Do you, child, know how to tie your boots? Of course I know my name. Of course I know my name. I know my name. I open my mouth. My head hurts. Nothing comes out. I know my name. It's just his knees are too close to my ears. Right? That's why, right? It's okay, ma'am. Do you know where you are? Why is the baby man comforting me? His voice is nice, though. Like a Backstreet Boy. He could be a Backstreet Boy, but he was probably still just an idea when JT had frosted tips. when my brother tied the tips of his hair blonde in the bathroom of our childhood home, and I decided to put a little blonde streak in my hair because it was before I knew to be self-conscious. Do I know where I am? I'm upside down in a world where down is up and boots are sometimes all you see. No, that doesn't sound right. I don't think I can tell him that. His baby face leaves my view. I close my eyes and hear commotion. Oh God, I hear Alex, my coworker with a lip filler whose every action is polished to a sheen. I tried to like Alex, I really did. Alex, contrived, manufactured, orchestrated, or maybe, probably, none of those things. Probably Alex grew up in a home where she was never allowed to be herself. Oh God, that makes me sad. Oh no, am I crying? About Alex's childhood? Why do I remember her name and not my own? I learned later that Alex gave me CPR and threw up in the bushes outside of our office. Afterwards. I learned later that my eyes were open but not looking for 7 minutes. 7 minutes. 7 minutes in heaven. I'm in a closet with my middle school crush. She doesn't want to kiss me. Did he know my name? I remember my name in the ambulance, 2 syllables meant to represent me. The Backstreet Boy looks proud. What would have happened if I never remembered? Who would I be? They've strapped me down and I feel offended. Where do they think I'm gonna go? Bats don't fly in daylight. I got the light, so I'm gonna let the next person read, but thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. Yes, give it up again for that poet right there. All right, Wong, you got another song? Something short? Trying to fit at least Wong and one more person. Kellz, you got some? Okay. You got a 45-second one? All right, we'll try to fit that in, sir. Thank you so much. Give it up for Wong, everyone!
Hello again. Yes, I'm gonna do, what is it called? Challenges. Yes. Oof. Hold on. Yeah. Yo. All of these challenges are for my betterment. The grass is greener where you water it. Preparing more to get to hella chips. Went from lacking to well-equipped. Development of self will get us to wealth, and not just monetary. Potions are potent. Welcome to Wong's Apothecary. With a good sense of rhythm, you don't need a beat to guide you. Peep what I do. MC that seeks to sing like Badu or Sade I do. Enjoy the noiseless solitude while it lasted. My wallet will fatten, matcha relaxes. Play Pokemon, some cards were holographic. Most of them weren't. I hope you know your purpose. Awoke and opened the curtains a little to let the sun in. Effective lecture sunk in. Spreading precious nuggets, there's extra blessings coming. I know for sure cause I can feel it. Was holding court, the mic was searing. Writings are rife with life and peerless. My favorite artist passed away at 52. He's here with us but just not in the physical. My speech is clear and cuts through blocks within his tools. They're getting used to live it cooled. I did my job then left the building to fill some nada filled with filler. Nah, it isn't mine, perception tilted. Planted, advancing, never wilted. Allowing ease at boundaries and let them sketch you as the villain if they wanna. Out with the lousy crowds who surround me as skills are flaunted. Out with the lousy crowds who surround me. That's it. Appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. That's it. Have a good night.
Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate that. All right. We got room for Felonious. You really got a 45-second one? All right, then you're coming up after Kellz. Coming up. Give it up for Kellz, y'all. Get some Jokenword.
I'm gonna keep it short, as I think like 2 minutes. Here we go. I found out when I moved from Jersey to LA, I was lactose intolerant on my way to LA. It was hard to acknowledge it, but I made a mistake. Upon leaving my cottage, I grabbed a milkshake. And it was extra creamy, believe me. Now, beloved, the bubble started bubbling when I heard the blender. You know you in trouble when you feel turbulence before takeoff. No baggage claim, but I needed to drop some weight off. I hate poop jokes. So part of my immaturity, I had to drop a word that rhymes with curd. And it was absurd how they were treating me in security, and prior to securing me, my boy said, cheese. A selfie could not help me. Stop it, fella. Hear what I'm saying now. I am not beat, no acapella. I could feel that cheese weighing down my insides like mozzarella. He got his personal pan pizzas like whatever. Like mozzarella. Hold on. I'll mess it up on this poem. But once I saw the sunset over the horizon, I had to jet. Bet I was going to disrespect this airplane bathroom in the worst way. And before you say anything about airplane bathrooms, you know that this is the worst space. Now, believe me, I understand that this poem may be a little cheesy, but you don't understand what terror is until a whole plane thinks that you are a terrorist. The stewardess asks, "Sir, are you okay?" He didn't understand. I'm a Z-list celebrity. Just leave a pro alone. I'm good on my own. Again, he asked, "Sir, are you okay?" I said, "I'm good, bro. I'll be out in a second." But he didn't respect it because he found out the door was locked when he checked it, and that caused him to panic. He said, "Sir, sir, sir, you need to come out now." I said, "Bro, what do you not understand? I'm struggling right now." When I was done, I thought that plane would never land. But I cheesed while they grilled me. It was fly. We was all united in the fact that I was American. Lactose and turbulence.
Okay, to close out the show, we got the one and only Felonious Skunk, y'all. Give it up.
That's good. Thank you. Thank you, Nuyoricans. Fuck ice. Can't be said enough. If there was any race other than the human one, I'd join it. We's all American bastards. Me personally, I'm a black Irish Catholic, white Anglo-Saxon Protestant protesting the price of Prozac. Don't ask why my profanity's so spectacular. Ask what your country club's done to gulf the gap between a democratically free state and these devils' kleptocratic control of the masses. On the road to Damascus, Jack Kerouac, Med El Haj, Malik El Shabazz. Condolences to conquistadors' bastards with delusions of granddad on horseback. Yeah, Cortez's Aztec massacres, your alabaster palace's doormat. Welcome to the warpath, poor half-assed rosé glass-raising Toastmasters. Prosaic pastures and cocaine can't blow away the past. Postponing payback won't make the lab rat's brain cancer go away. Mad scientist, asinine pastimes is no match for a fire-breathing pyromaniac firing back at the pirates flying my people's flags. Thank you.
Wow. Amazing, powerful stuff. Thank you so much for carving out an impression. Thank you, everyone, for sticking around. Of course, in hopes of getting up to our second half, that just could encourage you to come back. Yes? When is our next show? 2 weeks from now. On June 25th, you'll come back. Same bat time, same bat channel. Okay, June 25th here at the Loisaida Center. Again, my name is Brian Acosta Arya, but you can find me if you Google me, Brian the Motel Guy. I will see you next time.